All right, today I thought I would deal with some wrapping paper and some responsible renewable wrapping. If you remember my brandless order, I got a lot of brown paper. Everything was wrapped up in this brown paper. And so what I did, I went and turned my iron on a silk or wool setting, a real light, warm iron, and I ironed it out. I cut the edges because it was real jaggedy. They just ripped it off the roll. Then I cut the edges, smoothed it down, and made rolls. And I have about 4 rolls of this. So I figured with the ornaments that I made out of cardboard that this would make a nice complement to my tree. So I was at the Dollar Tree a couple weeks ago and I saw these, all of these in one package. They're little stamps, and I saw all of these in one package for $1. The whole package was $1. And if you look, there's let's see, we got a snowflake, a Christmas tree, a snowman, a deer. I love the deer, the reindeer, a present, a peppermint, and some holly. And so what I thought I'd do, because I'm real big into recycling, renewable things. I hate waste. And buying the wrapping paper in the store, you know, if that's your thing, if you got to have it, that's fine. But I remember one year after everybody opened their presents, we balled up the stuff and threw it in the fireplace. And oh my gosh, the flames were all different colors because of all the dyes and the inks in the paper. And honestly, I really am on a tight budget, and I can't afford to spend a lot of money on paper that's just going to be wadded up and thrown in the trash. You know, landfills are not good. I'm all about the recycle. And this paper is already recycled, and it's thinner than a butcher paper. It's a craft paper, but it's just a natural brown. And I'm just going to grab a couple of these stamps. I think I'll do, I don't know, we'll just see what hits me. I'm not going to do any rhyme or reason to it because, like I said, this is just going to go in the trash when this is over. So I'm just going to have some fun making, and see these little stamps. They're real cute. I got 6 of them for $1. Let's do a green one now. Let's do a little present. And I mean, honestly, how often do people sit there and ooh and ah over the wrapping paper on a gift? You know, it looks pretty. Oh, there's something under there. It looks pretty, but it's temporary, you know. And now my grandmother used to save the wrapping paper from year to year, and you had to open your gifts carefully because she would make you fold up the wrapping paper and she would iron it out and reuse it. But then again, she was raised during the Depression, the Great Depression, and yeah, she was born in 1912, I think. So she was very frugal. She saved everything. But this way, and with my older adult children, if they decide to, you know, be gentle with opening the presents and save the paper, we can fold it up, and then I can just iron it out and reuse it next year. And that saves a lot of waste. Now I want to show you, don't worry about rips in your paper because you might not use that part. You know, you might use this part. Anyway, isn't this, see how cute that's coming out? And like I said, the brown paper kind of goes with my tree because of the cardboard ornaments, which I actually made from a box from Brandless. And so, I mean, my little Brandless order is just I spent, what, less than 10 bucks total? Well, I bought 20 bucks for the coupon, and then the order I paid about so $25. For $25, I got 2 boxes of stuff, which is high quality that I will use. Plus, I've got 4 rolls of wrapping paper, And I've used the boxes for ornaments, and I'm going to use them for wrapping things. And so, oh, here's the Christmas tree. We got to do the Christmas tree, and then I'll find the other red one. But look how cute this is, and look how cute it's going to be when I wrap it. And I have some red string, and I have some green string. And then I'm going to make some gift tags like I made the ornaments out of cardboard. I'm going to make some smaller and gift tags, and they can be renewable, recyclable too, because I'm going to give my kids presents next year too, you know, and I can make some extras. What haven't I used here? I think I've used all of my stamps. The snowman, let's see, you got the Christmas tree, we got the snowman, we got the little present, we got the snowflake, we got the reindeer, yeah, we got the holly leaves right there, and the peppermint right there. So there you go. You see how easy that was. And I'm going to do the rest of my rolls that I've got here. And I mean, you don't have to put them all on there. If you are a, you know, you're minimalist and you like very organized, you can go back with the peppermint. You can even make little reference dots with a ruler. But me, you know, my art style is kindergartner with hands full of paint. So I'm going to roll this back up for now, and I'm going to show you how to make easy gift boxes. Go to your recycling bin and pull out a cardboard box. This is from, and by the way, if you can get these, I got this one at Big Lots, but if you can find these mug treats by Betty Crocker, they are delicious. You cook them in a coffee cup in your microwave for a minute and 20 seconds, minute 10 seconds. And this one actually came with little packages of caramel that you warm up in your hands and squeeze over the top. They are really good for a treat, but that's not why I'm doing this video. Actually, I wanted to show you, you can take boxes apart very carefully. We're going to take this one apart real quick, very gently. Just slide your finger in there and loosen up the glue. Don't worry about little rough edges, like that. And then we're going to go back here, find the seam. Here's the seam of this box, and we're very gently just going to slide that seam apart. Now here we have the box. Now this is the fun part. No one's going to see the inside of the box, and nobody's going to care about the inside of the box. And how many times have you gotten a Christmas present that was wrapped in a box other than the one it belonged to? Oh, look, shoes. And actually it turned out to be, you know, a glass vase or something. This way, I just think it makes it a little kinder and gentler to do this. And I'm going to come over here, I'm going to grab my glue stick. But I am going to reinforce it with some tape, probably. And this will be a place where if you have festive washi tape, or if this is for a birthday present or something like that, you can always use the washi tape. But I'm going to do my glue stick here, and on the little flap here that I undid the other way. And actually, I'm just going to lay it down for a second so I can get that on there straight. We're going to give it a little thing like that. Push it down, and then go ahead and fold it, and let's get that fold in there good. So that I have a little trouble gluing it, and this is where the tape comes in. And I'm looking for my tape. There's my tape. Now let's use a little bit of masking tape here. I'm probably not even in the frame. There we go. There's a little bit of masking tape here, just to make it a little stronger, to reinforce it. And like I said, this is where you can use your decorative washi tape. You can use whatever you like. You can use two double-sided tape and go up underneath to make your seam. This is just an example box, so I'm not really worried about it. And also, my kids aren't going to sit there and worry about the masking tape. And I can always cover that up too. I can go back in. Honestly, do a little of this, because I'm going to wrap paper around it anyway. So it doesn't really matter. It's just, you know, makes it a little more exciting when you're opening the present, I think. And then we'll go back to the ends. And let's see. Here we go. This one's already got a roughed up place from the glue before. So I'm peeling that old glue off here that was already there. And that makes a rough surface, and the rough surface will make the glue adhere better. But like I said, I'm going to masking tape over it too. And I'm doing this kind of rough and rude. I could be a lot neater with this and take my time, but I'm just trying to get it on the video to show you. I'm sure that you are, well, if you're responsible enough to be making your own gift wrap, you're responsible enough to take your time and do this right. Yeah, don't do as I do as I say. So we'll just get a nice layer of glue on there. And then I'm gonna, let's see, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of glue on these edges too, just for fun. And then you fold those edges in, and you fold this one down with the rough stuff, and then you fold this one up like that. And just make sure you line it up right. And give it a little bit of a push from the inside, and then, like I said, my glue stick isn't doing so good, so I am going to use some masking tape. But this is where you'd use your decorative washi tape. You could use double-sided tape. You could use whatever. I'm really frugal in that I'm not going to waste my fancy tape on just a demo box. Because I'm just doing this one to show you guys how to do it. I'll probably end up using this in my craft room to store things in. But anyway, so there you go. And then we have the other end of the box. And like I said, pull all this extra stuff off of it. And this end, you've got the tab. So you can do it like that. You can go in and put yourself a little glue along here just to reinforce it, and a little glue on the underside of the tab. And then we're going to do this and pop that in there just like that. And then, like I said, you can go back in and make it a little more decorative. But this way, you know, you're not just reusing a box, you're making it more fun, because now there's a lot of mystery, you know, rather than open it and see, oh, Mom used the old box from last year or whatever, you know. And you don't have to go buy gift boxes. So there you go. Like I said, I know it's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but it's easy to do. You can use any box to do it. This is an oatmeal box. And, you know, cereal boxes are big enough to wrap shirts or clothing articles, you know, bigger articles. You can even do this with extra large boxes, as long as it's that thin chipboard cardboard. You just turn it inside out, decorate it. And heck, when I was little, we used to use newspaper. We'd take because there wasn't no internet. There wasn't an internet. We got the newspaper on our front door every afternoon. And so we would save up the funny papers out of the Sunday papers. And you can do this with all this junk mail that you get in the mail, you know, and use that to wrap up your presents. And you get creative, you know. Once you put a bow around this and some ribbon around it and do it up real nice, it's fine under the tree, you know, because last time I checked, Better Homes and Garden isn't going to be coming to photograph my tree anytime soon, so it's what makes me happy, not what I see in the magazines. And I can even go in with my glitter pens here. These are my Dollar Tree glitter pens. They're at the Dollar Tree and they're fantastic. And I can even put a little personal touch on it. And this is what we used to do growing up, you know, when we didn't have any money. We were more poor than rednecks and sharecroppers, you know. And I guarantee you, when your kids are in the middle of ripping the paper off, they're not going to worry about what you wrapped it with. What matters is that you put something thoughtful in the wrapping for them to have on Christmas morning. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow for day 17. This has been day 16 of Vlogmas. I'll see you tomorrow for day 17. Have a good day.